Welcome back to Swimming World Television. We're joined by Jarrett Perry. Jarrett is here to talk a little bit about a new award this year. It's going to be the Jimi Flowers Award. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with Jimi, he was a former Auburn coach, a former USA Swimming employee. And back in the beginning of July, Jimi passed away in a tragic mountain climbing accident just north of Colorado Springs. So this year what we're doing is they're going to announce a new award in Jimi's name, and Jarrett's a former Jimi swimmer, so if you want to talk a little bit about the award and how it came into place and a little bit about your experience with Coach Jimi as well. Okay.
Well, first of all, it's the Disability Coach of the Year award is what we're going to name Jimi's award after. So pretty much like I swam with Jimi for about a year and a half. I lived at the Olympic Training Center and trained full-time out there, and Jimi was our head coach. And like I've had really good coaches before, you know, in my career, and you know, like not to detract from any of them, but Jimi kind of like was up there. Yeah, as one of my better coaches. He definitely took the time to kind of like understand, you know, what we needed to do as swimmers. Like coaching disability athletes is a little bit more of a challenge than one might realize, just because you have to take into account so many different aspects. You know, like for someone that is an amputee, you know, you like the breaststroke, you have to take into account that they don't have a kick, and you need to compensate for that. You know, someone that's in a wheelchair, you have to compensate for leg drag. And Jimi was just able to incorporate everything that he knew from his many years of coaching and, you know, just running the aquatics facility to kind of help improve the swimmers that he had. Out of the nine swimmers that he did coach, 7 of them did make the Paralympic team, and out of the 7 that went, 6 of them medaled, and we came home with 12 medals just based out of that group right there.
Even though it's under different circumstances, Coach's ability is sometimes universal in the way that he relates to his swimmers. Talk about Jimi's ability, and if you have any stories that come to mind right away, his ability to relate with his swimmers.
Well, you know, I don't really have any specific stories off the top of my head, just because like if I did, it would run really long. So, but I was talking with one of my fellow athletes' father yesterday, and we were kind of talking about how she was doing, and he kind of said that, you know, not to detract from the way that we raised her, you know, but you know, she kind of feels like she lost a father, you know, and that's kind of the way that we all looked at it, you know. Like when we went out there, like we kind of felt like we had just lost, you know, our dad, you know. Like Jimi, we all kind of really looked up to, and he really kind of was just someone that was always there, always really smiling, and always trying, you know, just kind of made your day better just being around him, you know. And we would always go out and do activities. You know, he'd take us for ice cream if we reached certain goals on our meets and stuff. You know, so like, I don't know. He was just a really good guy and a really good coach. And, you know, we're really going to miss him.
That's Swimming World Television coming to you from the United States Aquatic Sports Convention, joined by Jarrett Perry, and again, we just want to emphasize what a great honor it is to have known Jimi, and looking forward to many years in his remembrance with the Jimi Flowers Award for Coach of the Year.